Hi, I'm Ceara, and this is Reading Arsenal. Today I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be kind of sharing my book loving by showing books that I have not read. Yeah, I have a mountain of books on my bookshelf. Not a literal mountain, but a mountain, it feels like, of books that I have not read. I feel like using something that a YouTuber developed called TBR Tag. If anyone has watched any booktubers and known what this is, you probably know what this video is. Basically, TBR means to be read. I'm just going to be answering some questions based on what books I have not read yet. Yeah, I have a book buying problem, and yeah, it has to stop, and hopefully this video will show me through the editing process that it's just not worth it to buy this many books and not have time to read them. So let's get started. Question: what book have you been unable to finish? This is Front Lines by Michael Grant. I really like this book so far. I really like Michael Grant. He's a really good author. It's a YA novel, and it's really cool and really, like, almost feminist, I guess. But, yeah, I tried to read this book for school, but ended up not being able to finish it in time, and just kind of pulling what I've already read into what I had to do for school. But yeah, I didn't end up finishing this, and I plan on finishing it eventually. Question 2. Book have you yet to read but haven't found the time? Book for me right now, because I'm trying to read it, haven't found the time yet, is The House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer. As you can see, it had won a lot of awards, and I hopefully will do a review soon. But I just haven't found the time to sit down and read a book lately, because I've just been focused on other things and kind of bored, really. But soon I will get back into it. What book have you yet to read because it's a sequel? The book that I have yet to read because it's a sequel is Autumn Rose by Abigail Gibbs. It's a sequel to Dinner with a Vampire. I loved the first book. I adore it so much. I followed it since its beginnings on Wattpad, which is a site for writers, and this girl got her book published by I forget who the publisher was, but it's amazing that she got her book published, and she got so much support from her fans and millions of readers that it was really cool. But she hasn't put out another book yet, so it's supposed to be like a trilogy, I think, but I think maybe I'm gonna hold off on this one because it's a sequel and I don't want to have to read the series over again, which I would love to do, but I haven't got the time, really. So, yeah. Question 4. What book have you yet to read because it's brand new? Mona by Noelle Stevenson. My boyfriend actually got this book for me. I actually went to the store with him and he bought it for me. But it looks pretty cool. It's a graphic novel and the art style is pretty amazing. Yeah, and I don't know, it's too brand new that I haven't picked it up, and I thought, since it's so brand new that I don't really need to pick it up. But hopefully I'll be able to read it soon because it looks really good. It looks pretty funny. So, question 5. What book have you yet to read that you read by the same author, but you read something else that the author wrote that you didn't enjoy. That book is The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Stephanie Meyer, as you may know, wrote the Twilight Saga. I used to really love the Twilight Saga. Now, I haven't read it again in a while, but when I reread Twilight again with my sister, it was deathly boring and just, it didn't have the same feel as it once did, but hopefully this is an adult book, adult fiction novel thing, so hopefully it'll be a different tone than the dull, boring life of Bella Swan, but we'll see. 6. What book have you yet to read because you're just not in the mood for it? Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Trying to explain this book. Some quotations in this book, it's just, some quotations in this book really helped me when I was in a really dark place and kind of, just feeling really anxious and not really thinking straight. So, I haven't really read the entire thing, but I guess now that I think about it, this book is just for, mostly just perusing of the many quotes and not really to be taken in full. At least that's what I believe. But it's a great book, another gift from my boyfriend. He's a really big Roman fan, so, Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor, so, yeah. But, hopefully I'll get to read more quotations by Marcus Aurelius, but, yeah. I'm just not in the mood, for it, because it's kind of delves into, not hard subjects, but it delves into things that remind me of things, so. Question 7. What book have you yet to read because it's humongous? City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. As you can see, it is ginormous, and it's already kind of losing its binding, because it's so, like, heavy and just huge, but it's the last in the series, so I'm gonna read it eventually, probably reread a few books before this book, but, yeah, it's just humongous, and, yeah, I just, I'm kind of. Question 8. What book have you yet to read because it was a cover buy, but found out it had poor reviews? I don't really have a book that, that turned out to be poor reviews, because I don't really look at the reviews, of a book before I read it. I'm not that kind of person, but I look at the, obviously I look at the praise on the cover, and if I see an author I recognize, I usually go for it. But this book that I'm going to be showing you is definitely a cover buy. It's The Wicked and the Divine, The Faust Act by Gillian McKelvey and Wilson Coles. It's beautiful. It's just very aesthetically pleasing, and I haven't even, like, I barely even taken a look inside, but, it's apparently very good, like, very, I don't know how to describe it, but, yeah, it looks very cool, and, yeah, I hope to read it soon. I also have the second one, because I like to buy books in their series before I start reading them, because otherwise I'd just be stuck waiting for another book, and I'd forget, and then I have to reread, and I just don't have time for that. So yeah, that's The Wicked and the Vine. Question number 9. What is the most intimidating read in your to-be-read pile? Harper Lee's Go Set a Watchman. It's intimidating because there's so much controversy over this, because it was originally not supposed to be published. Harper Lee didn't want this published, but her estate or somebody published it against her will, and it's just kind of really complicated, and it's supposed to be like either a sequel to Kill a Mockingbird, and it's supposed to be it just treads on stuff, and it's supposed to be unfinished and all these things, and it's just very intimidating to me. But I got this as a gift, so I'm probably gonna read it eventually. But yeah, it's very intimidating to me. So I guess I'm supposed to tag someone for this tag thing. I don't know how YouTube tagging works, but I don't know anybody on YouTube really. But so if you want to do this, if you're watching right now and you're interested in some of the things and you have a large to-be-read pile, just go ahead and make a video and let me know about it, and I could watch it and we could share in our shame. And yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this dance, but yeah.